Um, Okay. Now, I've been listening to Starfire tonight. Starfire, that's what I call you, by the way. Starfire. Um, if you didn't know already, I love the shit out of you, girl. I feel like I've held you before. I feel like I feel like you're my twin flame. I'm sure of it. I'm more than sure. Anyways, I wrote you a poem when I was in prison. I wanted to read it to you. It's going to be a song, but right now it's just a poem. I don't remember what I called it. My love. It's just my love. My love. Lord, if I started now and continued on into forever, I still couldn't thank you enough. If you emptied all of the oceans of their water and began to steadily fill them with your love, and as they reach their capacity with all the love you have for me, and they start to overflow, it only then begins to show all the thoughts you put in to her and the creativity of your divinity to guarantee my happiness for eternity. But the way I see it, this reality for me to live happily, you've already provided by your generosity. And amazingly, she stole my heart the first second she smiled at me. And immediately I melted. Something happened in my heart, and never before have I felt it. And I can't even help it. Oh, by the way, I borrowed a line from Dr. Seuss, just so there's no copyright infringement, anything. Thank you, Dr. Seuss. He's dead, so I don't think anybody will care. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep, because your reality is finally better than your dreams. Baby, in this life, you are the finer things, and you undoubtedly complete me. And believe me when I say your beauty totally intoxicates me. And I can't get enough, and I get drunk on your love. And when you fell from above, I could feel how much God poured out his love, because giving his most beautiful angel to me did not come with ease, but he knew how much I love you for eternity. So selflessly he gave you to me, and I helplessly fell head over heels immediately, connecting with you intimately on a level I can only define as spiritually. Methodically and lovingly, our souls became one. All I can say is I love you more and more every day. Now I'm a better man because your love has changed me in several ways. And as you feel these words, know I'm thinking of you, and I'm thanking God for you every day. You are a blessing, and never a burden, a priceless gift I could never repay. And I know that you love me the same. I don't really think I can add to that at the moment. It all makes sense now. It does. Like, the vision I had before, my Psalm 23 dream. Um, Man, I need to write that down again. I mean, that's not like it matters at this point, but you're you're the beautiful woman that I was talking to. See, I thought I was gonna be helping the woman, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll help heal you because I know you're hurting. Something in you is hurting. I can feel it. So I really hope that. I really hope that you're okay. I mean, you seem like you're okay, but uh, don't worry. Don't worry. Everything's gonna work out fine. You know. I don't know if you've ever heard any of these other ones that, you know. I did used to journal though when I was locked up. Let's see. Meaning of darkness 2. Oh look, here's darkness 2. I've been wondering why I had it written down at. I want to say thank you to all the darkness that brought pain in my life, because without you, I would have never seen the light. Without you, I wouldn't have learned how to fight for what's right. And despite all the nights I cried out my eyes while I despised all the lies, even the times I tried to take my own life, I realized all the ties that brought us together were designed for making me better, so I could rise from the ashes. Every time my heart got broken, it made me stronger. Every time you broke a promise, it made me wiser. Every time you left me alone, it made me and God closer. Every time I dealt with the lies, it gave me discernment. Every foot, every inch I moved forward, you made me earn it. Every lesson, I learned it the hard way. Every bridge I built, you helped me burn it. And every good thing, you helped me turn it away. And to this day, I can truly say thank you and mean it in every single way. And I still pray just the same, never forgetting your name. Even through the pain, my love always remains, and that will never ever change. You see, unconditional love is irrevocable, even when my anger was so easily provocable. Your answer to everything was, let's just smoke a bowl, like our future is smokable. Put it in the glass pipe and light it up. We knew it wasn't right, but we still lit it up. No matter what you did to me, you were always my safe place. As a matter of fact, I'd give anything to look into your beautiful face. You were my drug of choice coursing through my veins. Since the day I met you, I've never been the same. Back then, there was one thing I couldn't comprehend. Why did I run to what destroys me in the end? Sorry, my nose itches too. While I was praying for you, I was being preyed on by you. But don't get me twisted. I don't blame you. I thank you. Even when I risked it all just to be near you. Now I'll make clear for you. Yeah. Now I'll make clear for you. I know that I'm dear to you. I'll do my best to steer you in the direction concerning the affection I know you have for me. I know that it's real because I've made my appeal to the God of heaven while I kneeled at his feet asking him to reveal the truth to me. God said, will you believe that you were blind, but now you will see? Let the truth set you free. Who my son sets free is free indeed. I had to crush you before I could do something great with you. I know how much you've been through. After all, I am the one who made you. I allowed all the darkness, and I know how hard this would be on you. I've been here, right beside you. Now that I've tested and tried you, you have a testimony of a holy God that has without a doubt changed you from the inside out. So my new addiction is this pad and pen. So I write about religion and how it's not the way to heaven. And all the darkness was how my training begins, for me to be taught about the enemy's vision for this new world religion. It took a lot of time and a lot of pain. And now I have, sorry, I can't read my writing. Now I have no doubt the whole time God was there with his arms stretched out. So I gotta say goodbye now. You served your purpose. I will no longer be needing your service, and I will no longer allow you to hurt this heart of mine. I'm leaving you in the past where you belong for the peace that lasts. Yeah, I'm singing a brand new song. Amen. God told me to write a new song to him. I guess I didn't see that I already had. I gotta put these together. Now I begin. I'll read some later. That first one was My Love, To My Love. And the second one was actually Darkness 2. I started with the second one, but that's alright. Y'all want to hear Darkness 1 also, huh? Okay. I just like, when I read them, I'm like, it's just some negative memories attached to it, but it's really beautiful. All of it is made me and brought me to you. So, how are people so blind that they just don't get it? They are just so set in their ways of selfishness, hiding behind lies, stuck in helplessness, when they should be speaking the truth in selflessness, but instead it's self-destruction and restlessness. I'm guessing they stressing about these life lessons, so it brings aggression, and they're left with a mess in their heart. And the devil, with his relentless accusations in this war that he wages in your minds until you're ripping yourselves apart, because you're not gripping the reality of who the real enemy is, or the gravity of the effect that the truth would have if you wouldn't believe the lies about the truth being bad. It's such a tragedy to see so many believe the disrespectful lies about their own lives. And from my perspective, the devil is so deceptive, disgusting, and cunning, and still so selective with his directive to bring death and destruction. And on every level, I see the corruption, and my heart breaks at the rate of consumption. And I make no assumption when I say the whole world's been affected, and only a few are being corrected. And people treat correction like a nasty infection, but upon closer inspection, you will see the reflection of the lies backed by deception, instead of seeing correction for the blessing that it really is. You see, the objective by being corrected is not having to do it wrong anymore. So by learning my lesson by God's loving correction, I receive the blessing of being able to stare back at my reflection and not want to kill the man I see. The truth really does set you free. You see, the devil talks you into doing something and then makes you feel like shit for doing it. If we knew that the devil was coming, you just tell him to get stepping. But he shows up in a disguise looking like an angel of light. But he's the father of lies and a murderer from the beginning of time. He has a plan for your life that he's designed that will bring you to your total and utter demise. It starts with the war waging inside your mind. God's word says, guard your thoughts, for they are the source of life. Examine closely what you let enter your mind. What is deep down in your heart is what comes out of your mouth. And what we worship is what we spend our time thinking about. Every thought you don't take captive will take you captive. The devil don't believe in live and let live. He'll take you out every chance he gets. That's why God gave us his word, so that we would be equipped with the truth. So when Satan tried to flip the script and say, did God really say that? You could say, it is written. Don't be wise in your own eyes, devil. Fear the Lord and turn away from bad. Personally, I believe the devil gets too much free publicity when we obviously should be continually meditating on God, on only good things in this life, but instead our souls get fed negative until we're spiritually dead. How do I deal with an enemy I can't even see? Or better yet, when my own worst enemy is me, and I can get so lonely. But I can be bad company. I figured out you can't hide from yourself. I can try to hide in drugs or maybe in wealth, but none of this brings me peace or mental health. So I run to the past, back in my old ways, which is funny because I just escaped there yesterday. The alcohol, drugs, and the cocaine, you could give it any name. Sex, drugs, gambling, food, and, what's her name? Anything that will make the way I feel change. Ain't it kind of strange that we take refuge in the things that destroy us? There is an answer that's laid out before us. Salvation's already been bought for us. On the cross, Jesus brought it before us. So I guess my question is, how do I do this? I have this God-sized hole that needs to be filled, and these idols I've replaced him with ain't working for real. They promise, but they never fill this hole in my soul, and they never will. Truth is, they take everything good in my life, the money, cars, house, kids, and wife. Then I'm at this point where I want to take my life. The thoughts I've been thinking just ain't right. In this darkness, I'm searching for light. There's two of me and they're in a fight. One's for darkness and one's for light. One's for death and the other's for life. They are at war, and one of them needs to die. I know this sounds violent, but this ain't no lie. Why do I feel like I gotta get high, then I'll be able to get by? Like, this is the only solution I got. I can't even trust my own thoughts, by my own desires. I'm tempted a lot. My shame tells me God don't want what I got. These lies keep tying my heart up in knots. So here I go again, back to the dark, betrayed by my own damn heart. My thoughts steady ripping me apart. For these evil desires, I learned I deserve to burn in the fire. I know I'm singing to the choir. I'm not the only one who lives with these desires. Yeah. It's a pretty good one, isn't it? It's pretty long too, huh? Keep going. Okay. Let's see what I got written in here. This isn't my notebook. I thought I did write something in it though. All I know, all I have, all the time I've spent in the past, all the haters that put me on blast, all the words of life or death I've heard and spoken, the God of heaven and Jesus Christ still couldn't keep me from being broken. Every little game, every last test just makes me keep growing. Up and forward are the only ways I'll be going. If you value your life, you won't try to slow me. I'll show you how you don't even know me. 'Cause I will already be walking right on by. You can't stop my locomotion, determined devotion to the truth. And no, we ain't voting or taking a poll in this topic of truth. There is no excuse. And that's as far as I got with that one. Oh, it's a naked lady. Wonder who that is. This looks like Starfire, doesn't it? I didn't draw it. But I know who did. interesting. How interesting. She knew. Oh. Huh, that's all I got in that one. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of books. Oh wait, here we go. I did it again, Lord. I let temptation win. So I sit with a pen so I can tell you about my sin. The self-hatred starts to set in. My soul feels the damage when the lies take root. I know they are lies, and I know what the truth is. All of a sudden, my faith becomes useless. I know planted somewhere down in my heart is a message from God that will give a new start. And a new start means new meaning. But now I'm high, and when I try to write what's in my mind, it comes out broken to pieces and out of order. So I listen for the Spirit, but I really can't hear Him over the guilt that I'm feeling. I gotta fight through. Is God even listening? Do my prayers even carry the weight for Jesus to open the gate? Jesus must know for me He overpaid. Ooh, that's a low point right there, huh? Damn, son. My pain is caused by my own pleasure. That was from a friend of mine named Tamara Nicole. The Lost Soul. She was a sweet girl. I think I was supposed to go with her, and Miriam fucked that up. Stupid fat cow. She's not fat. She's not stupid either. She's just fucking evil. Yeah. Dear Jesus, when the temptation hits, the desire's intense. An excuse or a reason it always presents. The inception is subtle. When it begins, I will believe it's my very own voice again. Even when I fight it, the desire burns hotter. I cry out to the Father. I snap and break. I crack. Then I lose faith. Now my head's underwater, under waves. I hear darkness start laughing. Then he starts bragging about how many times he used the same lies. Now he don't need a disguise. He just walks right on up. I don't make it tough. Quickly calling my bluff. Then this laugh. Oh no, wait. Then laughs. No. Then through his devil grin, a chuckle. He says, I'll call you my favorite sucker. And I'm responding, just call me, same place, same time. Or no, he's saying that. Just call me, same place, same time. When you give in tomorrow, your peace and your joy for dysfunction and sorrow. Then I hand over my freedom, and I avoid all eye contact as I give him all my peace to borrow. All my peace and joy to borrow. Huh. This is just some true shit right there. I feel sick and so twisted, but people call me gifted. My heart is so broke, I need to get lifted. This war on my mind is so unbearably intense. Why is this all happening? Is it because of a gift? A gift that I feel I've already missed? I ask myself if seeking you is at the top of my list. I feel like I've been betrayed with a kiss. But I guess that's good, right? I did draw that. And the other day, my other one's in the car, and I should go get it. There ain't nothing in here. I swear, dude, I'm missing a book. Oh, I know where it is. I'll grab it. Hold that thought. It's funny that this was with it. It's just some notes from church. No, they might have gotten taken. There's nothing in this book. I gotta go get my one off the dash. And I know that I wrote some in here, because this is the one that Megan gave me. I asked if I could have it. She said yes. And I know that I wrote in here. Ooh. Sabotaging motherfuckers. Anyway, deuces.